Welcome. Glad to be back. Glad you're listening to See King Fight News. Let's talk about Anthony Yarde as he gears up for taking on the biggest risk of his career. He's going over to Russia. He's going to take on the Crusher, Sergey Kovalev. And it will be a sight to behold. Anthony Yarde calling himself a lion. Lions in the den. Well, we're going to find out if he's a lion or a cub. For now, it's See King Fight News. You know we got more on this. Alright, he had this to say on Instagram: hard work don't lie, and neither do the eyes. Can't wait for this fight. Yeah, I can't wait for the fight. Knock him out, bruv. 1-2 uppercut, body shot into the uppercut, man. Chico, the eyes never lie. Hey, you know what? Anthony Yarde is taking the biggest risk any up-and-coming fighter can take right here. Any up-and-coming fighter to just jump right into not even top 5, top 10, to jump right to the champion and say, fuck it. I'm gonna put it all on the line. That's gotta be self-belief at the highest level. It's gotta be. He wouldn't be here if he didn't believe in himself. But how do you go from knocking out straight bums to knocking out Sergey Kovalev? That's what he's going to attempt to do. It's a huge risk. And you know what? Big risk equals big money. Because he's getting paid about $4 million to take on this challenge. Amazing, isn't it? That's amazing. But you know what else? Sergey Kovalev, on his side, is being set up, lined up for a Canelo Alvarez showdown later in the year, right? He had already agreed on this fight. And the thing about Kovalev is his performance level is never consistent. He had the 2 Andre Ward fights, right? He showed up for the first one. The second one, we all saw what happened. Andre Ward got to that body. You know, he fought Yarde Alvarez. He didn't show up for the first one. And the second one, he showed up. He's gotten a whole lot better since adding Buddy McGirt to the corner. But is he going to try and box circles around Anthony Yarde? Is he going to try and do that? Is he going to try and implement the same strategy he used against Yarde Alvarez? That's the main question. Because he may have success, but he better not underestimate the pressure that Anthony Yarde's going to put on him. And he needs to stick to that jab. If he can consistently jab Anthony Yarde, he's gonna be banking rounds. He's gonna be banking rounds because, man, you in Russia against a Russian fighter, ain't no judges doing you no favor, man. So Anthony Yarde knows what he needs to do. He should already know what he needs to do, and that's get at Kovalev. Get at him. Make him feel every punch. Take his breath away. Take his stamina away. Take his legs away. Put him into a dogfight. And see if he's still the Crusher of old. Because he's getting old. He's getting old. He's 36 going on 37. And that's a fact. So much respect to Anthony Yarde, man. He's taken on a huge risk, and if it doesn't work out, it could ruin him as a fighter. It could completely ruin him as a fighter, or it could catapult him into UK fandom. You know, it's a big jump. It's a big leap for Anthony Yarde. Big leap. So we shall see. We shall see if he makes the jump. Y'all know who it is, man. It's King Fight News. They had the press conference this morning. You can check it out on BT Sport, man. I saw just a couple clips, and you know, it was just, it isn't nothing to like. It was basically narrated by like a Russian translator, so I don't know, man. It really wasn't anything to like, unless you really want to hear how they answer questions. It was kind of boring, to be honest. But Anthony Yarde, man, he looks set, he looks focused, and I expect him to put it all on the line, man. I'm gonna come out with official prediction real soon, but right now it's hard not to edge out Kovalev. Anthony Yarde is doing something that is not supposed to be done in boxing. It's not supposed to be done. For a guy that young, at that level, who hasn't been brought up, who hasn't been built and progressed, you know, fight by fight to get to championship level. He's basically skipping all the steps a true contender would have to take. You know, he's doing like what Teofimo would do if he were to go in there and fight a Vasily Lomachenko. He's doing exactly the same thing. Except a lot of people consider Vasily Lomachenko number 1, number 2 pound for pound in the world. So that is what it is. Anthony Yarde taking the biggest risk in boxing. And y'all know who it is. King Fight News. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More boxing and full coverage of this fight. Stay tuned. And hey, smash that like button and check out that link in the description.